Hey guys, welcome to another episode of TokeMoments. My name is TokeMoments and it is another Wednesday. So today we are going to be doing something really interesting. Do you guys remember that at the start of the year I did a video about things that we do not want to see in 2014, and some of them were words that I will be talking about, slangs that people use now, words and non-words that people have gotten used to. If you do not know these words, don't feel bad, because up until 2 or 3 weeks ago I was also living under the rock. Do you remember when swag became the coolest thing ever, and then turn up now took after swag? We have some new words. Some of them we adopt from movies, some of them we take out from music videos. Some people watch music videos basically looking for things to take out of them to infuse into their daily lives. Yes, they're probably really passionate about things they watch on TV. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. The thing about using words like this, using slangs like this, you have to know when to use them. You have to know the meaning of these slangs, because there's nothing as terrible as you using a word that means something completely different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're one of those who are passing through their cool phase and moving on to the phase that is right after cool, which I don't know about because I'm still cool, I'm sorry, you need to watch this video so that you can still remain cool, or borrow some time basically, or so that you're just not a social embarrassment to yourself. When people are using these words, you know about it. Doesn't mean that you have to use them, but you can just, know what they're talking about. We've ditched turn up for turn down for what? You guys haven't heard that? Really? People say turn down for what when they are trying to say things like, yay, party, turn down for what? Woo! It's a song. It's a line from a song that people have taken out, and they now say things like, we're going out this weekend, woohoo, turn down for what? Party! Hee! Fun! They usually say that when it means like they're going to be turning up, but they don't want to use turn up because everyone has used turn up and turn up is now tiring. Now they say turn down for what? I'll tell you what you need to turn down for. Speak English! Another word that just gets me fired up when I hear it is read. Read as in R-E-A-D, yes. Read as in read a book. Read as in reading. But in this context, it's nothing to do with reading a book, ladies and gentlemen. To read someone means to tell the person about themselves. It's usually in a very negative light, yeah? Maybe when someone is just feeling very smooth and trying to insult you, and you give them a read. You read them. You tell them the truth about themselves. You see, when you want to read someone, you have to have the attitude for it. Ask the Urban Dictionary. Reading is a very tricky thing because sometimes you can be read without knowing that you've been read. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds very confusing. Only the cool people really know how to use it. I'm just learning, so guys, stay with me. And if you're already a cool person, feel free to leave comments under and let people know how they can use this word, because we've got to get our cool on by fire or by force. To read someone is to insult someone back intelligently. The thing with reading is you have to be very witty, you have to be 2 steps ahead, you have to know what someone is thinking before they say it, you have to be sassy, and you have to be cool. If not, you just be there and someone will just read you from up to down. Kind of like, someone saying something and you want to get someone back, and you just basically just read them. Just tell them something about themselves. Say, for instance, something not so pleasant that you just feel to point out. And you do that when a lot of people are there, so they feel very embarrassed. So that's what reading is. When you want to read someone, you have to do it very fast. The person has to not see it coming. If not, they will give you a comeback line. So it's a skill that some people possess. May God help us all. It's a very serious something. There's another one that people are used to now. It's called shade. When people throw shades, yeah? Shades are not exactly reading. Shades might be one word, yeah? A reading might be a paragraph. A shade might just be indirect, kind of like a sob, yeah? But a shade is much deeper. Like when you throw shade at someone, it's like, ooh, that's flying up and down. Let me just hide. You might not see that as new, but it comes in handy when you're talking about reading and talking about comebacks. There's always a shade somewhere in there, yeah? Now, one that really makes me laugh is when you check someone. Now, check has been around for years, but it keeps changing with how people use it. If you're very smart and someone reads you, then you check them back. You get what I mean? Check is basically putting someone in their place. Kind of like you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. That was like way back. Now people just say, you better check her, check your friend, you just put that person in check. That's what it means. It's when someone is stepping out of line, when someone is trying to be disrespectful, maybe it's in public, and you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to check this babe. You better put your girl in check. You better put your man in check. I will check this chick right now. Are you talking to me? I don't think so. well, you check them right back, you put them in their place. Capiche? Now moving on, there's another one that people are using now. It's called no chill. No chill is a very funny slang. Do you remember when people used to say take a chill pill or chill out or chill just used to be in every sentence? Yeah, well the chill button is basically kind of like a stop button. When someone is doing too much, when someone goes from 0 to 200, just like that, they definitely need a chill button. When people just don't know when to keep quiet, when people are just OTT, when you're out and someone can't handle their drinking, when someone is just trying to get into a fight, when they pick up on everything, they're very sensitive, they're just badly behaved, they talk anyhow. Yeah, they need a chill button. That girl needs a chill button. Man, no chill. That's how they use this word. Now, the last one is called a resting beachy face or beachy resting face. And what that basically means is someone who has a mean look. Sometimes it's Christmas morning in the person's head, but they just look like they're about to rip something up or they're about to just go crazy. They're about to lose it, but deep down, they're probably just, having a cool day. I have a beachy resting face. Sometimes people tell me that I look mean and I look unapproachable and I look hardcore. And in my head, I'm probably just listening to my favorite song and I'm not even thinking about you. You know what I mean? It's a state that has no expression, where someone just looks hard. Some guys also have the asshole face, where they just look like a complete asshole, but they have no expressions. They look angry all the time. They look like they're about to punch you in the face. The truth is, some people are actually born like that. You can adopt a resting beachy face today, which is basically kind of like, really? Honestly? Are you really talking to me right now? I wish you would try. I just want you to say that word. You say so many things with just that face. Remember the Solange face when she walked out of the elevator? That is the perfect resting beachy face. Yeah. I wish you would. I just wish you would. They're not saying anything to you, but the expression is saying everything that they need to say. Now that's what I'm going to be talking to you guys about this week. Thank you for watching my vlog. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I am a Tokestar with a double R. Until I come your way again, learn how to use these slangs if you're going to use them. And if you're not going to use them, just keep your social lingo up to date. I will chat with you guys next week Wednesday. That's my resting beachy face. Goodbye.